Alright guys, we should be live, hopefully. Everything is working correct. Just gonna have to copy these tags real quick. Then add some more later. Road to Glory. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, sweet. We should be good. Michael, what's up, bud? You are first, yes. Welcome back. Alright guys, this one's only going to be about an hour or so probably. A little bit quicker this time around, but let's keep grinding. We're going to do some more silver center back bidding. We'll maybe do some league SBCs too. We'll see what we have. Tobias, what's up, buddy? Eighth in rewards for DR and FC. $8 hours until we get those. Really? Is it 8 hours from now? I thought it was sooner. Alright, let's see. What can we do? What are MLS prices at? Ten viewers, welcome to the stream. Hey, welcome guys. So tomorrow I don't have work. So what the plan's going to be is when I end the stream tonight, I'm going to record a trading tip video for tomorrow. So we'll have that video go live sometime in the morning. And then we'll do 2 streams tomorrow. We'll do the one at the normal time. And we'll probably have one before that for like the new content at 6 p.m. that comes out. So again, we'll have a stream at the normal time we typically go live, which is 3:45 Central Time. But we'll most likely have a stream before that as well. What to investor headliners? So what we've come up with so far, guys, if you're wondering what to invest in. Yeah, no, I have off of work for the next 2 days due to New Year's Eve. So we're looking at the top 5 leagues. So we're looking at Premier League, Bundesliga, Ligue 1, Serie A, and La Liga. And we're looking at non-rares for 350 coins. We're just going to store those in our club and sell the duplicates. 1, because you're making coins on them right now. And then 2, on top of that, it's a really good tip for if we get a repeatable SBC that causes the non-rare market to go skyrocketing again, like it has been for the past month or so. So that's something to keep in mind. So those would be my recommendations. And then on top of that, silver center back investing as always for marquee matchups and just throughout the week as a whole. Always pays off. League SBCs. Anything's a good investment, to be honest. That's low end. Yeah, you can try during rewards to see. It should be relatively easy to pick up a lot of the non-rare golds for 350 now, though, if you wanted to try. Shouldn't be too hard. I want to see if we can do quite a bit of upgrade packs tonight as well. You're in the need of some upgrade packs. Yeah, try it now. I typically do 350 start price as the max bid. And then I do the minimum buy now is like 600 or 700. That way the lower end ones kind of get put to the side. Okay, so we have to finish marquee matchups too. Ooh. Let's not forget to do these. Maybe we'll do that after we grind a league SBC. You may have 37 packs saved for Team of the Year, but some, like the 83 plus times 25, don't show up. Because you have a max of, I believe, 30 packs that you can see on the PC. If you want to see all your packs that you have, because I have over 350 saved up, I have to go to the web app or the companion app. That way you'll be able to see them all from here. Alright, do we have a 68 rating at all yet? 66. Looks like we're lacking defenders for the most part. Alright, we'll run through the Sudamericana again tonight too. If bids are able to happen. Looks like we can. Yeah, let me know if you see them by doing that. They should pop up, but if they don't for some reason, you might want to contact EA. Finally got the time to come to the second stream. Hey, welcome back, Basie. Because it's 12:30. GG. Flashes, what's up, bud? Been a while. Yeah, long time no see, man. What you been up to? MMA, welcome back as well. Shoot, we're getting outbid on M losses. That's not good. Finally selling my 83s? Dude, I would be so frustrated if I was holding on to cards waiting for them to go up like that. Let's get 10 likes. Alright, MMA, if you want it, bud. If you guys are enjoying the stream, smack that like button. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes and we'll open a gold pack for you guys. We got a 84 rated today. I went for 10K. We made 15K on a single gold pack, so we're in the positive so far today. I have a team in week league with a FUT Freeze Hazard in the cam position, but I need a replacement who's more suited as a winger 200K. Any suggestions? It was a nice break, to be honest. Should you sell your Van Dijk now or during Team of the Year? Up to you, man. If you're wanting to take guaranteed profit, I'd sell it now because we don't know what's going to happen to prices. You can assume with the amount of packs being opened and the amount of coins being flooded out into the market and the amount of cards being flooded out in the market, chances are a lot of prices for rare golds are going to go down. So keep that in mind. He's already 212. Yeah. I have to be so quiet, it's stupid. What, in your house? You have to be quiet? Because everyone's sleeping? So you're telling me I shouldn't scream right now at the top of my lungs? I've had people before watch the stream with their significant other, and they like introduce me to them on stream, and they're like, "Hey Mumbo, tell them all about yourself. My girl wants to know like why I watch you dude play video games," and it's the most awkward thing getting put on the spot. Or like they'll be like, "Yo, my parents say hi. Explain why I'm watching you." And it's like, I don't know why you're watching me, to be honest. Can you give me tips for YouTube to get subs? Be passionate about what you do. Offer a service, whether it's live streams or videos, that can help people in some way. Or make it entertaining. If you can do both, that's fantastic. For me, the style of content I do is helpful. So I have people who come to my streams and watch my videos for some sort of trading tips. That gives people a reason to be there. Don't just put out content without a reason. Have kind of an idea behind it. And then on top of it, the most important thing is being consistent. If you're not consistent with it, it's not going to work. So the amount of views you get, the amount of subs you get in the long run doesn't matter as much as your consistent effort. If we, for example, let me show you something real quick, because I think this is a little motivation for all you guys. Mario is king. What's up, buddy? I think this can be a little bit motivational. So to give you a perspective of where we came from with FIFA on this channel, we started the series streaming it to no one. I used to stream Call of Duty back in the day. That's where we got a majority of our YouTube subs. But then we moved that to Twitch. So we really didn't have any sort of content whatsoever on my YouTube channel. And we kind of had to start at square one again. If we go to my live stream playlist, hopefully you'll be able to see it. You'll see kind of the starting point we had to work with and how we had to work our way up. Give me a second. I'm just making sure no analytics show that I'm not supposed to show. Okay, so here we go. So we started... this is mainly after the fact. So we had a total of 6 likes on the first episode of The Road to Glory. When I streamed this actually live, because every episode was live streamed. When we streamed this live, there wasn't a single person that came to the stream until like the last minutes of it. So I literally talked to myself for like the first half an hour, if I remember correctly. And then the kind of streams leading up, we didn't see too much building in terms of success, but I knew I wanted to upload every single day and like make a habit out of it. Then we started getting some people who would come by, and we were like titling it like first day of the RTG. We packed a French walkout, kind of like you'd see people do if they're running a Road to Glory as terms of a video. But then I realized, I'm like, you know what? We kind of have to give people a reason to want to be here outside of just watching the content. They need to like learn something from it, or it needs to be helpful. So that's when we started doing like how to make coins on marquee matchups. So that started getting a little bit more. We tried like a player review. That didn't really do too well. We tried playing weekend league. That just wasn't fun whatsoever. But then we got to here where it really started picking up. We did silver player trading. This is where the silver center back method came into play. This is where rare silver bidding came into play as well. And we started kind of just like compounding after that. We tried some different stuff, but we stayed consistent. We always put something out. And then slowly and surely we kind of built it up to what we're at today. John, what's up, buddy? But yeah, best tip I can give you, man, be consistent. Don't worry about the numbers, because I think there's a lot you can learn from the numbers, but at the end of the day, it can be a blessing and a curse. No matter what position you're in, you're always going to feel like you can do better. So whether you have 1,000 subs, 10,000 subs, 1,000,000 subs, there's never really a moment where you'll be satisfied. Same with money. Money you never really get satisfied from. Invested in Dembele's because he's the lowest he's been since Christmas. Will he increase for rewards day? Kieran, what's his price going for? I'd be careful with that, man. I'd be careful, dude. You'll become a very good YouTuber. Great content, good style, but you need a good camera and you need a cool light around you. Yeah, lighting I can't really do too much in my room. Or like the angles or anything I'm working with down here. Actually, hold on. Let me know how this does. Does that help at all? Okay, you have 10. Alright, that's not too bad. I didn't know if you had like 50. Way better? Alright, sweet. We'll start turning that on. Can I show you the non-rare investment? Yeah. So quite simply, we just bid on top league non-rare golds for 350. So 350 bid price, minimum buy now 700 coins, and we just look at the league it's from and bid 350. So we'll do Serie, the Liga, Bundesliga, would one video work a week for consistency? What's the definition of consistency to you? What would you guys consider? It's a crisp camera, that lighting. I was gonna say our camera's relatively decent. It's a 1080p HD camera, so it should do a good job. But if the lighting's trash, no matter what camera you have, it can't really do too much. I just remember I picked up Dembele's for 3.4K. Jeez, how'd you get that? Get a border around our cam? True, we could get a border around our cam. Good point. They were low like December 10th. That's why I'd be afraid of them being at like 8.5K right now. Is I feel like those things are going to drop once people open, once people spam packs for headliners. I feel like Dembele might go way down in price. Yeah, I think a border would make it more attractive for some reason. How about we do this? How about if we're trying to get the stream even more attractive, how about I hire someone to play my girlfriend? We have her just sit like next to me every stream. Would that be a good investment? Do you guys think I should get in a relationship just for like the YouTube ad revenue? Just to be like, yo, hey, we can go on a date after this, but like sit here, be in camera, talk to chat. Say maybe you're going to start an OnlyFans or something and we can work with that. You get access to the OnlyFans if you not only subscribe to our OnlyFans, but you have to be a member on the YouTube channel. We can think of something. We'll make it work. We're built different. We think outside the box, guys. We're one step ahead of it, so we'll make something happen. Let me get on Tinder right now. Start swiping. Ayo, you want to be in a YouTube video? Didn't KSI do like a strip FIFA video back in the day? If I remember correctly. Seen it work on TikTok. I mean, females on TikTok. if you're semi-attractive and you're a female on TikTok, people will watch you for the full minute or whatever it is. It doesn't matter what you post. You could be like the worst comedian in the world and just try to tell like knock-knock jokes. And if you're attractive enough, people will watch the full thing and follow you on TikTok. And probably ask you for foot pics, but that's part of the job, right? Hello, what's up? The image of you is a bit flat and stretched. A frame will help you out, and you should try to be more center of the shot. Should I put like my shirt down a little bit too? Like pop my chest out a little bit? Angle the camera down? When do rewards come out? Several hours from now. Make a family channel. Make a family channel for the man who doesn't have a family. Rewards will be in 7 hours. Yeah, we got a bit yet. What do you mean no family? Well, I meant in the sense of people who start family channels, they have like a wife and kids, and that's what it's meant by it. I don't have any of that. I just have my like parents and my sister, but that wouldn't be a family channel. For the aesthetic that family channels try to go for. Nah, not yet at least. They haven't left me yet. The one family channel without a family. Imagine how depressing that would be. Someone just has a family channel without a family. You still live with them? Yeah. I just graduated from college, and I'll probably be moving out within the next... Probably by summertime, to be honest. Just with COVID and everything, it makes sense just to stay home. A channel for lonely FIFA players with no friends, the saddest YouTuber ever, could be a goal. Yo, you know how people do like road to like max prestige or like road to max level or like a certain amount of coins? We could start a series called The Road to Depression, where we just like slowly lose our mind playing FIFA. Or like Road to Psychopath. And we just, all it is every single weekend you have to play futchamps for 30 games straight before you get off. So it's a live stream from start to finish. You cannot rage quit a game. You have to play the full game and just start from game 1 to game 30. No breaks whatsoever. You can't pee. You can't get up. You start and then you go. I'd rather go to prison than do that. Start with 10 million coins and end with 0. All bronze goalkeepers in a team. Dude, isn't it crazy that there's some pro players that can use like a full bronze team and still get like a 30-0? Meanwhile, I can use the best cards in the game and I'm just absolutely trash. Too far. You develop cancer in 3 months for those 30 matches. Dude, I don't want to, like, I wish there was a way, maybe there is, to check, like, someone's mental state, like, hook them up to something, like, get their blood pressure, get some IVs in them, just, like, get some tests going, get some scans, and you just slowly see them change throughout the 30 games. Yeah, on stream. Play the 30 games on stream straight. You can't rage quit a game, and you have to be live for every second. Will he play games against viewers? So what we're going to do is, leading up to Team of the Year, which it sucks that Team of the Year is not the next promo because we're saving our packs. So unless we get repeatable packs for headliners, we're not really going to be able to open too many packs, which sucks, but it is what it is. After Team of the Year, what we're going to start doing is changing not the content we do. We're just going to mix it up a little bit as well. So we'll still do League SBCs, but instead of holding the packs, you'll see us open it up relatively soon after. You'll see more pack opening videos. Hopefully we pack good things. You'll see more promo related content. If we get like another 80 plus SBC, I'll make like 50, 80 plus packs and like make a huge video on it, that sort of thing. And we'll play more games after Team of the Year too. Again, my team is all first owner right now. And the goal is after Team of the Year, hopefully we pack a Team of the Year. But if we do or we don't, we'll then make our team tradable. And any player we still want to buy, we'll buy. So we'll most likely get Mbappe at some point, put Mbappe in the team, and then just like keep our coins for our SBCs. We're at 260 right now. Just imagine Weekend League when it was 40 games in FIFA. I'm glad I didn't play that FIFA then. To be honest, I'm glad I missed out that year. But yeah, to answer your question to that, Tobias, I will 100% play viewers on stream. It'll probably be super fun to do in friendlies, but we'll get into more gameplay once Team of the Year is over. What SBC do you use for the packs? All League SBCs, man. Yeah, 40 packs saved up. Nice. How do you not lose coins? Because we infinitely bid. So all the duplicates we get, we sell on for more than we bought them for, which pays for the League SBC in and of itself. But let's say, like, for example, this team, typically cards aren't this high price, but some players are like price fixed. Typically what we'll do is if we have a couple cards remaining to finish off a squad, we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll open like the tradable silver packs. We'll make a fortune from the tradable silver packs. That will pay for a majority of League SBCs as well. For the Sudamericana, for the MLS. And then we save the untradable packs. Then once we open the untradable packs, even though technically there's no tradable coins in those packs, we will then put them into icons or player SBCs to give ourselves tradable packs with the items we get. So we are turning untradable stuff into tradable coins and packs eventually. It's just a little bit more of a grind. Lecture, I don't know, buddy. Who do you guys think will get headliners? I don't know anyone who's going to get a headliner. I'm not taking any guesses. If there comes a player pick SBC, will you save it for Team of the Year? Not to sound like harsh here at all, but if I'm seeing this correctly, if you're saying player picks and not packs, it would be physically impossible for me to save player picks until Team of the Year, because that would mean I cannot open a single pack until Team of the Year, and that seems kind of like an idiotic thing to do. So I would have to say no to that, bud. I would 100% do them to craft icons and to craft players, but I would not be able to do that in terms of saving for Team of the Year. However, if we get player pick packs during Team of the Year, I will gladly make a whole bunch. Raider, what's up, buddy? I'll get demolished by... The issue with us playing against you guys as well is a lot of the people who watch me live super far away from me. So the issue more than anything would be connection. It would just lag like crazy. Fast ways to make $2 million in 2 weeks. Look at my trading playlist. I would say silver center backs would be the way to do that. 150 bidding. By the way, for those of you watching right now and wondering how we're making profit off of this, again, at the moment, we are more focused on finishing packs and making sure we have 500 for Team of the Year rather than specifically tracking if we're making profit every step of the way. Again, the way to guarantee yourself profit in any League SBC is slowly bidding and selling duplicates. If you're not doing that and you're not using a lot of untradables from the other League SBC packs, you're most likely not going to be in profit. It's a long, long process. But for the sake of pack openings, we got to speed it up a little bit. So we put some coins back in. The goal is to be around 5 million coins by Team of the Year with 500 packs. Should I save player picks if it comes out? Absolutely not. I don't think it's worth it. If you want to have no fun on FIFA and you don't plan on playing for the next 2 weeks and you just want to make player picks and save them for Team of the Year, by all means do so, but I just don't see that as being something that's enjoyable. But if you buy players, how do you know they will sell for more? Because you're doing a trading tip. You're setting up a filter. So for example, if I go to silver MLS cards and I look at what the lowest buy now is going for, and I see that there are cards going for 300 coins, I'll set up a filter where we bid 200. And in that sense, you're guaranteed profit because you're treating it like a trading tip. Therefore, the duplicates you get, you're selling on for profit. No, you're good, bud. It was just, I was shocked by the question because it was a very obvious question, and I didn't know how to answer it because that's quite literally what we do with every League SBC is bidding filters for profit. So I was a little confused on how you didn't understand that it was that, but no problem. Yeah, same thing with silver center backs. The reason we bid on silver center backs, not only do we store them in our club, it's a trading filter where we double our coins on it too. Yeah. No worries. Leave the party bag. If you didn't do the party bag SBC yet, and we don't have the repeatable packs, I would just leave it. It's only worth it if you use all untradables and you have nothing else to put them towards. Besides that, for me, it wasn't the greatest thing in the world. We got Texiera, but... Can silver center backs be bought at 150 now? You can try. We've bid on hundreds today and put hundreds in our club. At this direct moment, is it working? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know how many icons I'm going to craft, to be honest, until the final ones. If we get like a Ronaldinho or something before the Moments Ronaldinho, I might do it. But like Hero, we're going to finish off. We'll get him. We'll probably not do Barnes. We might do Torres. But we're mainly going to save our fodder for the Team of the Year 12th player nominee. And whatever random like flashbacks come out. Is it fine that I also bid 150 on all the silvers? Yeah, you can do it. The only thing I ask you guys is if you're doing a method that we're all doing. For example, if you're going to do silver MLS players, please only bid up to 200 coins if you're mass bidding. Don't bid 250 on them because you're just going to force the whole market upward. Which if you want to do that, screw you. But I'll just sell on all my cards for even more profit. That's fine. If you want to do silver center backs, I recommend that you only bid 150 because you're guaranteed profit at 150. If you start bidding 200 coins, that's where you get in the range where you're not making much if prices are still low, and or you're going to have to hold for a lot longer. You might get a thing where if we're all bidding 150, there's less you can bid on, but you're not getting outbid, if that makes sense. It's just you're going to get less. Why haven't you done marquee matchups? Because I'm lazy. Why am I locking my doors? So the last messages you sent me, calm down, do icon flips, lock your doors, you'll see what happens. Go lock your doors. Is this a threat? I'm confused on what this is. Am I supposed to be scared of something? You can only bid on 50? Technically, you can bid on unlimited. You just have to refresh and do the web app glitch. So, for example, if I wanted to bid over the 50 here, I would just boom. That's scary as much as finding PK is a walkout. Lol. Open all your packs or I'll do it for you. How about I put you in a timeout? I like that a little better. Is that Neymar pack pulled? Yeah, this whole team's first owner, bud. Yeah, we got it from the league specific 81 plus League 1 pack. We packed Neymar twice this year. We packed him tradable during the first week. And then The Chosen just found your channel. Thanks for the content. Hey, I appreciate it, man. What to do with the 800K, bro? I take a look at this playlist I'm about to link in chat. It's a bunch of trading tips I do on a weekly basis. So if you want to watch those to get a kind of good understanding of why we do the things we do, that will put it into perspective. We're more of a League SBC grinding channel and trading tip on the like low end. So if these seem appealing to you, this is kind of a grind. Yeah, what are 83s currently at? Those must have flipped relatively well. Oh, everything's up. I have a great voice for YouTube. I believe that's the first time I've ever heard that. Thank you. I don't even know what to think about that. Alright, we got 4 more teams. How close are we to this? It's chill. Yeah, I try to be as chill as possible. You got 5 packs for me? What kind of packs do you have, ZR? I'm the Morgan Freeman of FIFA. That's a lot of videos. All methods are still working. You would have to watch the video specifically and look to see on the market what would be on there to see if it works. So, for example, the silver center back 150 bidding videos still work because 150 bidding you can relatively do easily throughout the weeks. But how much they rise depends on what SBCs are out around it. So, each video should do a good job of explaining why I'm doing the methods and not just tell you copy and paste filter. So you should still get the knowledge out of them. Mumbo, do you mainly just use the silver center backs? I mean, that's how I got a majority of my 5 million coins. Oh, 100% high class. I agree, buddy. I like trading and opening packs more than I like actually playing gameplay. Any day of the week. It's not even a question, bro. You don't do the Serie A League SBC, do you? I do. I just do it slowly over time from the stuff I get from the other League SBCs. I don't outright buy a lot of players in Serie A because it's extremely overpriced. So I just slowly grind it. Where am I from? The United States. Roughly a day. Not as much anymore because I'm mainly doing League SBCs and making packs. But when I was doing it from release to probably like a month ago, I would say we were making a minimum of 250,000 coins. 100K to 250K a day, depending on how much I did it. But then you'd have some Thursdays where we'd make like 350K within 20 minutes for marquee matchups. Who will win the NBA this year? I think LA has a good chance of winning again. How many bronze contracts do you have? Yeah, so we're doing a thing with BPM method, guys, where we're saving bronze contracts until we can quick sell for $1 million. So currently we're at 44,000 coins quick sellable. If we chose to not trade any of these, we're gonna save that until we get to $1 million. That's gonna be awesome. Gotta get back to spamming that though. What about the Nets? Nah, we'll have to see how good of a team chemistry they have. I think talent's different than outright complete team, and I don't know if they have a complete team at the moment or the depth needed to go all the way through the playoffs and win, but we'll see. I think they'll do relatively good. If you play FIFA on the PC, I advise trading until you can buy a console so you don't have to play fake FIFA anymore. No, I'm on console. What do we have to invest for headliners? Anything that you think would go up. So, for example, we have new icons that came out. We have a new icon SBC. We have player SBCs, so chances are for the promo we're going to get some sort of repeatable pack. If you remember for the last promo, for the road to the final, we had quite a few repeatable packs, and you saw what that did to the non-rare gold market. So if I were you guys, I'd look at the top 5 leagues if you're looking for investments. Bid 350 on all the top league players. Store those in your club, sell duplicates on for 500 plus if you want. And yeah, that's kind of the trading tip we're doing right now. Outside of League SBCs. Has anyone played Cyberpunk? I'm debating whether or not I should get the game for PC. I know on PlayStation it runs really bad if you're on the PS4, so I'd for sure only get it for PC, but I don't know if it's worth the money if I'm going to put time into it or not. People are bidding 400 on every gold card. Yep, there's going to be a lot of competition, man, but think about it. There's a point where all non-rare golds were going for 1,000 coins, and the gold pack method was insane, so chances are it's probably going to happen again to a certain extent. So if you can find pockets of times to do it throughout this next couple days, you'll be making a lot of coins. One more dumb question. Shoot. What is it? Shoot your shot, man. Can you show one more time how to do the glitch? Just look at the video. It's in the trading playlist. It has David Luiz in the thumbnail and says the title's like how to make unlimited bids on players. Bro, I joined the stream. I hear shoot your shot. What did you miss? Nah, he said he had a stupid question. I said shoot your shot, bro. That's a sneaky way to get more views? Not really. It's the way to answer your question without having to repeat myself a million times. And also, technically, I guess, get more views. You're right in that sense. But that's what we do with the trading tips. So if you guys have like a trading tip question, instead of me sitting here for 20 minutes explaining it in detail, and the second I'm done explaining it, 2 new people come in and ask the same question, we just send you guys to a video that explains it all. Otherwise, I'd be talking like a commentator nonstop, trying to keep up. You hear the Mexican commentators for Liga MX football? You know how like quick they have to talk, and then they're like golazo, golazo, and then that would be me when chat's popping. Yeah, once you start streaming for a bit and you get the same questions over and over, again, I love answering them because it's a way of helping you guys out, make coins. But I can only answer a question so many times without losing my mind. So that's another reason for the playlist. If I had to sit here every 5 minutes and go over the same thing for 10 minutes. Another thing too, if you guys are not new to the channel and you've been here for like, let's say a couple weeks, how sick would you guys get if all I did was do the method over and over on stream? Like how many times, be honest, how many more times do you think you can take of me going, okay guys, silver center backs. We're going to go silver center backs, common. You're going to put in this filter. You're going to bid 150. Let me know how many you win, blah, blah, blah. Like, it would get so repetitive. That's why I can't wait for Team of the Year either. We can do different type of content rather than just building packs for Team of the Year. Attaboy, John. Let me know how it goes. Teacher life. My whole family is teachers. I'm not. But somehow I'm a teacher in FIFA. And I have glasses now too. Imagine selling all the bronze contracts for 1 million. You'd have to have 333,000. Yep, I know. That's what I'm excited for. Because once we get majority of the League SBCs out, I will be crazy bronze pack spamming. Like, when I'm watching Netflix, this is how I typically do the bronze pack method. I haven't been doing it of late because there's not as much in it, but here's a perfect example. If we get no duplicates and we just do this, let's say on average you get two contracts a pack. Look at the speed and the amount of packs we can open per minute. Now you understand? Yeah, it's not difficult, but if you click the wrong button to do the glitch, it's not going to work. I'll never be able to be a YouTuber. I hate people so much. So, this is another thing too, guys. I'm not perfect. I'm human. If you ever see me lose my temper or get upset for no reason, it's probably not you. It's probably the fact that I just have built up anger from either the same question being asked nonstop or like someone in chat's pissing me off. So like there'll be an occasional question where people will be like, "Hey yo, Mumbo, is this good to do right now?" And I'll be like, "What do you think?" No, honestly, what do you think? What have I said 10 times in the past 5 minutes? And then they'll be like, "All right, chill, bro. Chill." And I'll be like, "Nah, it's a stupid question, bro." Doesn't happen that often, but when we'd play champs, bro, oh my gosh. You guys weren't here for the channel when we were playing champs. Dude, the amount of times I would be in the middle of a champs game and I would just end the stream and play champs offline because I just couldn't take it. But whenever I would play it on stream, back when I used to play champs, period, we would be playing the game. It would be bad gameplay. I would be lagging and I would be bad at the game. Those three things aren't good together. Then I'd have people in chat who are thinking they're helping out, but they're just backseat gaming the most annoying way possible. They'll be like, "Mumbo, you see, you just need to play champs more and understand, like, the position to put your players in. When you concede, you can't get mad. You have to keep your head up and concentrate." It's like, no kidding, but I'm pissed. I don't want to be playing this. I'd rather just not play it at all. And it's like, I get they're trying to be helpful, but, like, that added on a million times over just gets to a point where you're like, nope, I'm done. Bye-bye. We're not playing anymore. Dude, I think the most pissed off we got on stream was the Mendy. I've never been that mad at FIFA. Like, you should have seen me behind the scenes. I was punching walls. Lock your doors quick. Do you know what's happening? Bobby, are you coming to my door, bro? What's up? What's up, fam? What's up? Where you at? Huh? Come to my house. Come to my house. See what happens. Nerf or nothing, boy. Show up to my door. Bet. I'm from the United States, homie. I live on a stand your ground state. So if you want to come to my door, homie, that's fine. I'll be waiting. Just say the word. I'll leave it open for you. Don't even got to knock. Well, let me know when you want the smoke. Nerf or nothing, baby. Nerf gun the same that EA used to nerf the pack weight. Lol. I mean, when you put it that way. If you stream twice a day, you'll be on the 100th episode in 4 days. Ooh. That was the first moment I invested with you. Aha. Was a good time. Open packs, do this, do that, play game. My dad is an astronaut. Do you like ice cream? Nepenthes here, Nep there. Do I say what? OMG, I'll ban 80% of the viewers. See, if you get past this point, though, and you're like Nepenthes, you, instead of you having to read those crappy comments, people will pay you to say those crappy comments. So they'll send you a $5 donation, and it'll be a stupid message, but at least you're getting paid for it, right? Yeah, getting out bed isn't the most fun, but... Apparently you're getting swatted, though. Seriously, there's a Reddit. Listen, I don't want to, you know, hype myself up enough because my ego is not that big to begin with, but let me just put it here. First of all, I'm not that big. I'm a small YouTuber. Second of all, I'm not important enough to get swatted. Third of all, I can guarantee you there's not a Reddit on me. So, keep making up lies, dude. That's fine. I feel like Nepenthes hates all his viewers. You can see how he despises it. So, here's the thing. And this is true across the board. When you stream enough, when you build up a community enough, there is a specific amount of people who will just do nothing but like cause problems. And the more people you have on the channel, the more that can happen. And if you allow everyone to be able to leave comments and say something, eventually that can build up enough to get really annoying. So like what Nepenthes and a lot of them will do is they'll put it behind a paywall. So like on Twitch, you have to be a Twitch sub to type in chat a majority of the time, and that can weed them out a little bit. But then you have moderators and people helping out where if people are being annoying, you can time them out, ban them. $6K subs is... Oh, I'm super excited that we hit 6K, yeah. I appreciate you guys. I'm done for. Damn, Bubba. That's, Chat, put a 1 in chat if we should time them out. Put a 2 in chat if we should ban. What are we saying? Baba, plead your case in chat. Next comment, I'll give you one more comment. Plead your case on why you should be around this channel. We'll have the chat decide your fate then. Where are all the members at? Yo, members in chat, let's put those emotes, baby. Why do people buy players that are worth like 80K for 600K? Coin transferring. What do you do? He's basically hinting me to If I don't do what he does to lock my doors and watch out, and then he's threatening that a SWAT's going to happen. So, don't really want that in my chat, you know? And again, I would completely ignore the message if it wasn't that big of a deal. Because swatting is actually a huge issue, so. Isn't that illegal? It's highly illegal, yeah. What's up, mate? What's up, dude? How you doing today? Bought into 10 Mendy's? Oh, gosh, I'm not touching Mendy's. I got PTSD, bro. 25 likes? Hey, let's get it. Thank you, guys. What is swatting? Swatting is when people call the police to your house when you're streaming and make up lies. So, for example, Tfue got swatted like a week ago. And I don't know exactly what the message was that was called in. But basically, people will be like, they'll call the police and be like, hey, if their address is public, if people know where they live, they'll be like, hey, I saw someone getting murdered at this address. Or I saw someone killing someone here. Or I heard a girl screaming from here. It looks like they're going to do something. I heard gunshots. They'll set up a scenario where SWAT comes in to potentially harm the people there because they don't understand what's going on. So what a lot of streamers have to do, it's literally to this point, it's gone this bad, where streamers have to call their local police department and tell them that they're a streamer, describe the whole thing that happens with swatting, and explain to them, hey, if someone ever calls in something crazy like this, you have my number, call me first to double check to make sure it's not something happening. If you need to send someone over, sweet, but keep this in mind. There's people who've been shot and killed from swatting. There's been a million swattings that have gone wrong. It's just, it's such a disgusting thing. It's the waste of the police's time. It's a waste of your time and everybody's safety. It is 7:30 in the evening where I live. The thing is, I don't want to buy into him because seeing what has happened, but Langlet's inform sparked a decision. See, Varane had his road to the final card, which sparked my decision. But as an 83, he's still highly overvalued for the rating he has. So that's my issue, but I don't know how much more he can drop at this point. Some people like the watch the world burn. And again, that's another reason why some people put a paywall in terms of who can type in their chat. That's the reason some people put infinite mods to ban people who are toxic in chat or say annoying things. There's a million different things that can be pet peeves when it comes to streaming, but something like that is just over the top and deserves jail time. Throwback to when we bought him for 70K. Is it possible they blocked your account from bidding? Yeah, you got temporarily market banned. So if it happened on console, you should be able to still bid on the web app and vice versa. In the future, bid slower and bid less often because you probably showed up kind of like a computer. And they removed the feature for a limited amount of time. I have 4. I bought it at 65. Then he dropped to 60. I don't know what happened. I was going to get rid of him for 60. You'll put in Discord? Bet. If you call police on someone here in Italy, they will arrive when the stream is done and they will stop over for dinner. Lol. Yeah, in the US, it's a little bit more tense than I'm guessing other places in the world when it comes to police. How do you know who's going to be a headliner? If you're talking about how do we know who to invest in, that's not what I mean by investing. I'm talking about cards to invest in general for promos. Headliners just happens to be the promo. So I'll do all the non-rare golds for 350 coins in the top leagues. That's going to be your best investment probably for headliners as the safest bet. You think Vidic is better than Joe Gomez? Absolutely not. I think he's still a good card, but no one's, I think, better than Joe Gomez for the style of card he is. Nice, bud. GG on that profit. Yeah, he's not full meta, and that's the issue. But, like, that's another thing I hate about gameplay, is if you want to do well for the most part, like, consistently win, consistently perform, you got to be semi-meta. And the issue with that is you have everyone running the same teams, which takes away the fun of Ultimate Team. So it's like you got to make the decision, either be the best player in the world or settle for whatever skill level you can get to and just have fun with your squad. Tips on how to spend 500K to 1 mil over the next few days. Silver center back bidding. I'd recommend looking at this trading tip playlist. Oh, silver center back bidding and non-rare gold bidding. You're going to be your best friend. Yeah, I like Joe Gomez more than VVD this year. I haven't tried Ramos yet, or Vidic. But I've gotten Gomez and I've gotten Van Dijk in drafts. I'm on 1% Mumbo. These will be my last words for the night. Pacey, have a good night, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. I am a heavy FIFA player, Elite 1, Elite 2. I'm starting to get into trading only recently because gameplay is so bad and I can't stand the same teams over and over. I think I will sell on cards and trade. I mean, for trading, you don't have to go crazy either. You can always do low on methods like I do. This way, it's just a time commitment you put in than anything. And the reason I like this is I'll bid on like 50 cards, list them up, go play a game, whatever sold on in between the game. We get rid of, bid on more cards, list them, and kind of do that over and over. I'm banned from the transfer market. If it happened on the web app, go to your console. If it happened on the console, go to your web app. You can still bid on those other devices, but you're temporarily banned because you went too fast or bid too often on whatever console you did it on. So keep that in mind next time you're bidding. Do it a little bit slower and a little less often. I would take whatever profit you can, man. Maybe Mendy's price will go up a little bit, but the question I have for you is, would you rather take guaranteed profit right now or potentially lose a lot of coins? Because that was kind of my position with Mendy was we could have made close to 5K per card, made over 300,000 coins, but we ended up losing 1 million coins on him because he dropped 20K in the span of a 24-hour period. Banned for I don't know how long. It'll probably be at least a couple hours, man. Probably by when you wake up in the morning, it'll be working again. I like how low-end trading is very low risk, but it can be really exhausting. Have you tried investing in high-end cards? I've done it in past FIFAs. The reason I don't like doing it is I like trading with League SBCs. That way I can do the League SBC at the same time. So for me, I like making profit on like the Sudamericana, then getting all these packs to save up for Team of the Year. But if I wasn't saving up, I would then open these packs as I went to try to pack something good. Last year, we got a tradable Eden Hazard out of a MLS pack that had like 1 rare in it. So you can get some good stuff. Do you think it's risky to buy coins this year? It's risky to buy coins in every year, and I would recommend you don't do it because I don't want to see you guys get banned. You've mailed EA. You probably won't hear anything from EA, sadly. EA doesn't help out at all. Last year, at the end of FIFA 20, I had a trade pile where, you know, sometimes how you bid and there might be an error. Like, you know, if you bid, you either win the card or you lose the card. Like, it shows you that you either won it or you lost it. I had a glitch that happened to like half my transfer spots where it showed we won the card, but it wouldn't let me remove it because like the EA servers went down as I was making the bids. So like they just got stuck in there. And for the rest of the game, I had limited bidding spots. I could only bid like on 15 cards at a given point in time. And so like I tried to reach out to EA. I went and talked to their like live support. And I like took a screenshot of it. I explained the whole thing to the dude. I'm like, hey, I trade a lot. I do a lot of bidding. I understand how this whole system works. But can you explain to me on why I can't remove these cards? I'll send you a screenshot. It shows I won the card, but it won't let me put it in my club and or remove it. There's nothing I can do with it. So the guy gave me some like generic answer. He's like, have you tried to put it in your club? I'm like, yes, it doesn't let me put it in my club because it's not registering as I won the card. He's like, but it is showing from the picture you sent me that you have won the card, therefore it should work. I'm like, yes, it should work, but it's not. Is there any way I can remove it? I don't care if I lose the coins on it. I just don't want a glitch card on my spot. And he's like, you know what? Maybe you should be the one asking for help in the EA help like forums so someone can try to answer it in there. I'm like, dude, thank you so much for being such a great help, EA. I expect the company to be customer service wise just as bad as their gameplay. And they held up to that to a T. I never used to do low line trading until I found this channel and changed every way less risky than special card and inform trading. The nice way I think about it is I do everything to extreme, right? The amount of cards I bid on, the amount of times I go through League SBCs. You don't have to do it as much as me to make the coins I do. The way I would look at it is if you use like, let's say silver center back grinding or like League SBC bidding, and instead of doing the League SBCs, you just chose to sell on the card, you're going to make a couple hundred coins per card on average. And if you're listing, let's say 100 a day, and you just keep relisting those over and over, you're going to make quite a bit of coins. And each week, you'll have a bonus like 100,000 to 250,000 if you did it casually. And think about each week getting ready for Weekend League and having like an upgraded Mendy. Instead of just having Neymar, you could have an Mbappe up top then, and you could put like a Messi in, or like you'd have a million more options. And then you could just sell the players when you wanted, keep doing the methods. Like if I wasn't constantly trading and making packs and stuff, and all I did was play the game, I would do the trading methods I am now, but just put it all back into my coins. And I'd buy like Mbappe's, I'd buy all the best players. In terms of transfer profit, we can look at how much I make a month, but coin-wise, it really depends. Again, grinding League SBCs has taken away a lot of my liquid coins. If I wasn't grinding League SBCs, we'd probably have close to 10 million coins right now. This week I've made 327K off of transfer profit. This month I've made 10 million. Wait, that can't be right. What? This month it's saying transfer profit wise, I've made almost 11 million. Are you kidding me? No way. Who's a sweaty right wing for under 15K from literally any league? Do you guys know a sweaty right wing? Sudden limp cards just came down again, so the secret trick you taught us is working at the moment. Maybe we can do that right now. Ooh. Oh, boys. Why is there a sudden amount of cards being put on the market with no bids? Was there like rewards haven't come out yet? Interesting. Yo, you know what? I want to check something real quick. This is a little tips and tricks for you people out there trying to get Sudamericana done quicker. If you see the golds drop in Sudamericana and you set up a bidding filter with Sudamericana, you'd be surprised how quickly you can get a League SBC done if you have a couple golds in it. So 1K, let's bid up to 850. Oh yes. Let's see if this works. This is best on Sundays. But if you can win a couple of these cards, you will save yourself a couple thousand coins for each team. For the top ones. Sudamericana is good pack-wise. I would say it's decent for how cheap it is. Prime Gold Players pack at the end. Prime Electrum Players. Premium Gold Jumbo. Premium Mixed Players. Small Prime Electrum. Mixed Players pack. Small Rare Mixed Players pack. And then all tradable silver packs, which will get you roughly around 25K minimum. Can I help you, Minnie? Yeah, Minnie, I would look at this trading playlist. Maybe try the silver center back method and just start getting some coins through that. And then slowly build up League SBC cards through bidding on them and selling on duplicates. It might take a little bit of time, but once you kind of have a rotation of buying and selling, buying and doing SBCs, it makes it a lot easier to do them. I haven't touched it this year. I'll give it a try. Sounds good. Yeah, I was going to say Porto is sweaty, but I didn't know how much his road to final was. Mini, I would watch the trading tip, though. The silver center backs for 150 coins. I would learn why I do the method before you do it yourself. Yeah, no problem. Let me know if you have any questions after you're done watching it. Dude, Porto, his rare gold card was so fun at the start of the game, but so small, bro. He makes Messi look like an 8-foot guy. Really like your streams, man. It's so interactive and so entertaining. It's good to have a nice conversation with the person you're watching. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Again, I will say this, though. I appreciate the position I'm in where I'm able to read all chat. But just a heads up, man, because I feel the same way you guys do, too. I like it when streamers can read the chat. But if we keep growing, and let's say we have a couple hundred people in here, and it gets to a point where it's really hard to read the chat, I will try as hard as I can to read as many messages. But there may come a point where I physically can't read every single message out loud. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to try everything in my power to do so if we get to that point. But it's just one of those things where typically if you keep growing, it gets harder and harder to do that. But I will take advantage of that as long as I can to read as many messages and help you guys out, make the content I do. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Holy crap, man, that Kubo card is like 17K. Is it? Is it really that cheap? Get it then, dude. It's a beast card. cheap due to nationality. If he wasn't Japanese, it would cost 100K. Hey, you could, for the people, whoever said they were going to invest in Japanese silver center backs, you could link Kubo with them. Alrighty, bud. You seemed like a chill dude. The other times you've been in stream, man, I don't know what's going on tonight. I don't know if you're on like your period this week or what. But I'm going to give you one more chance, dude. Please, when you come back from the timeout, just be chill or don't talk at all. I don't want to have to ban you. But if you keep getting on my nerves and talking about swatting and all this other stuff, I'm just going to ban you from the channel, dude. Last warning. Just see if we can we should be able to finish the MLS tonight. The thing is, a couple of these teams, we would have to buy a couple more players than I'd like. But 5 players is 5 players, right? It's not that bad. Typically, I'd only do it if it was 3, but since we got to make packs and keep moving, makes sense. Have I been in Norway? I've never left the United States. So no. You should look out the window for 20 seconds. It's good for your eyes. These glasses are helping my eyes a lot. Remember when we said we'd only be live for an hour? Well, we're pushing an hour and a half already. And I'm not even tired. So we might keep going for a little bit. Don't live in the U.S. currently, but moving to New York for Masters in June. Where do you live right now? Are you able... Does COVID have to be at a certain point for you to do that? Because we're still struggling in the U.S. pretty bad with it. It's like 2 a.m. in the UKGB. Yeah, it's like 8 in the evening for me. A surprise you're from the U.S. as a soccer YouTuber? Yes, sir. Dudes, I can't wait. So my goal is once COVID's over and I'm able to join like a Sunday league or something, I thought it'd be fun if I could have like, I could pay someone to come to my games and just like record so that I could do like either a commentary or do a highlights of me playing football/soccer in real life. Doing like skill moves and stuff, scoring goals, playing defense. And then too, like this summer, I have a pitch right by my house. So I'm going to try to drive over there as much as I can to Maybe set up like a tripod or something and hit some like free kicks. Show you guys how I do like my outside the foot bend. I don't know how many of you guys are relatively new to the channel, but let me show you. If you haven't seen this yet, this is me in high school. This is my Roberto Carlos type of free kick. So I played outside back, so left back and center back in high school. But I'd like take all the free kicks. All right, how do I slow this down? Look at this beauty. Nice. I want to show you guys like juggling and doing stuff. I can do around the world, catch like balls on my neck. That's what she said. But I think it'd be fun to see. I haven't juggled in a long time, like to try to beat my record. I don't know how many juggles I can do. I have a time frame. I think I juggled for 3 hours straight was my high. And then I just got like super sweaty and gave up. But that was in middle school. League SBC OP, boys. Look what we sold them for. 3.5K. So we actually made profit on those players we bought for the MLS, and then we sell these on for profit too. So there's a lot of coins coming from different directions when you do League SBCs. So don't be afraid if you have to buy a couple cards to finish a team. You buying a couple cards to finish a team might be the difference between you completing the SBC, getting the final pack, which could give you a good player untradeable, and then you could have other teams ready to go. Like, once we complete this League SBC, we'll probably have at least 4 teams where we can buy, just put in most of the players right away. Am I bidding on bronzes and silvers? Yes, sir. Here in Germany, also every amateur league's postponed. Yeah. I want to see if I can coach at some point. I'd love to manage like a either like a kids team. I wouldn't want to do like young kids. I would want to do probably minimum high school. I would love to be like a defensive coach for a high school. Can I share the video again? Manage a female team. Although that would be fun, I would have to do it for college because I'd be too busy flirting with everyone on the college team. That'd be so fun. You're like their coach. I wouldn't want to be a coach. I want to be like an assistant. Buck, what's up, buddy? Mambo. Really? That's crazy. Does Lebanese have a professional league? Glasses? They're blue light glasses. They help with the blue light so I don't go crazy when looking at screens all day. Lebanon. What? But would it be considered... No, I know Lebanese is the language, but would it be called the Lebanese League? Because, like, for Portugal, you'd have the Portuguese League. But the league's terrible. Okay, so I just finished watching your video for buying silver center backs. I just want to make sure, but do a majority of the silvers go up when SBCs come out, or is there just leagues and teams for SBCs? So the point of the filter, I'll just kind of go over this real quick. The point of the filter is to show you that if you bid 150 on a card, at this point in time, each card should sell for at least 200 coins. The market's a little low right now, which don't worry about that. That makes it better for you to bid on cards. But a majority of cards will go for around 300 coins. The way you do that is max price 150, minimum buy now like 600 coins. And essentially what you're going to do is bid on the cards. At my point, I have over 5 million coins, so I don't have to really check. I can just spam bid. If you wanted to play it safe, I don't know how many coins you have, you could compare price to see what it's going for. If you find one that you can sell instantly for 300 coins, or it should sell relatively quickly, like this one, I'd bid 150 on it and then flip it for double the coins. Your goal is just to do that nonstop. That way you're going to get a lot of coins coming in your club. And then once you start storing players in your club as well, what you'll see is you'll start getting a lot of duplicates. Once you start selling a lot of duplicates, not only will you be getting a lot of coins, you also have a lot of players in your club that will randomly go up over time through different SBCs. So for example, we had all the Freeze SBCs coming out. I don't know if there's any still out, but one of the Freeze SBCs allowed you to use a crap ton of silver players. So if you were like me, which I told everyone in here to have hundreds of silver center backs in your club ready to go, every single silver center back was going for like 600 coins. And we sold, I think, 200 silver center backs for 600 coins. Which if you do the math on that, bare minimum, if I did 200 cards, you would have a total of 114,000 coins. Which if you remove the 150 you bid on it, let's do that. You'd have a profit of 84,000 coins within an hour. WSN, what's up, buddy? Am I good enough for the MLS? No, I wasn't good enough. It's a touchy subject. I believe I would have been good enough to play Division I soccer in the United States, but it's very political in a lot of ways. And you would have to pay a lot of money to be able to get on a team most of the time. So, how can I explain this? So, in the United States, each state has like their own Olympic development team. So, for Wisconsin, I played on Team Wisconsin in my state. And all the kids who were on Team Wisconsin with me, a majority of them played college soccer / football. So, quite a few of them went D1. Some of them went D3. If I wanted to play, I would have for sure played D3 at the school I went to, but I decided to stop playing because of concussions. I could have, if I wanted to, probably went to a Division 1. The issue would have been I would have not played at all. I would have been on the bench, and I probably wouldn't have gone any time until my senior year, and I went to like the school. So, is it worth doing that to try to become a professional player? I'm not sure, but If I did still try to play, I would try to probably play semi-professional rather than MLS and then work my way up. That's the only thing I don't like about football in the United States, / soccer, whatever you want to call it. It's very much pay to win when you're a kid to get on the clubs you're supposed to get your name out there. And like, I don't like being cocky, but I feel like I was better than a lot of kids that I went to these camps with. So, for example, this is what pisses me off. So, let me just kind of expose the, how do I put it? So, there are a bunch of camps. It's called football. In the United States, for some reason, they call it soccer. So, that's why I call it too. I call it soccer and football. Anyways, so at our colleges, what they do is they put on these things called camps. So what the camp is they'll have the kids that they're recruiting already. So they'll have like their 5 to 10 kids that are in the recruiting class that are going to come to the school. They will then put these kids in a camp, and then they'll have other people come as well. And they'll say like, hey, if you want to come to this camp, pay $400 to come to the camp. And you'll have not only the coach of this university there, you'll have like 10 other coaches there. And you'll get to play in front of everyone. So I would go to a lot of these camps. And for example, one of the ones I went to, there was, I think, 10 Division I coaches there. And so what would happen is you do a bunch of different drills. You'd be broken up into groups. You do juggling. You do defensive drills if you're a defender. You do attacking drills if you're an attacker. Then you'd play like small-sided games like 5v5, 7v7. And then like on the last day, you do 11v11. So in the groups I was in, I was with the defenders because I'm a defender myself. And I consistently was one of the best performing defenders. It was me and another guy. We were the clear two kind of standouts, and we had really good chemistry with each other. I never met him before, but we both had really good playing styles in terms of we both were outside left backs who could get up the field, but also had good height advantage at the center back spot. So I would play center back, do all the call outs, tell people where to go, kind of move the play forward, and then he would make the runs up, get the crosses. If we had free kicks, I would take them, that sort of thing. So we both made it to the 11v11. So there's two different 11v11s. You had the first set where not everyone made it, but you had kind of like the top teams and groups playing this 11v11 game. And then after the game was over, there was like a 10-minute water break, and then they announced who was going to be staying for the final game, which was like the all-star game. So the dude who was on my team, we both played next to each other, played the whole game, the 11v11, 90 minutes, absolutely destroyed the other team. They were so bad. The defender on their team had so many balls just get slot past them. We scored like 6 different times, and they had no communication whatsoever. The dude was on one of the better, how do I put it? He was on one of the better clubs in our state, but he didn't really play at the club. He just was at the club. So his parents paid for him to be there. He didn't really play. Same thing at this camp. His parents paid for him to be at the camp, but he didn't really do well at the camp. But by the end of the day, you know, they have the list of names for the people who paid to go to the camp. They have their development list of people they're going to recruit who they obviously want to see in front of people. But then they have to kind of go off of some different things. 1, who are their parents? Are their parents well known? 2, what club do they play for? Is there a good link between the club and the university? So in the end, the dude who played left back with me made the all-star team, which was completely deserved. But instead of me being the center back that played next to him, which would make perfect sense, they picked the center back on the other team who we absolutely destroyed. And he wasn't even a starter for that 11v11 game. He came off the bench, and he didn't even play in his like normal club. So it's one of those things where there is a lot of politics to it. However, you know, a certain amount of skill will get you seen no matter what. So at the end of the day, like, I think I got as far as I could have. I would love to see if I could still do it, but I've gotten way too many concussions at this point. I'm kind of done. We're here to watch trading, not listen to your life story. Damn, that's tough, dude. Let me tell it again. All right, so we were at this camp. We had to pay money to go to this camp to be seen by colleges. I was playing center back. The other dude was playing the left back. You know what? Actually, let's not play at all. Let's just sit here. Let's go to the members screen. I'm not even going to have music on. We're just going to sit here and talk to you guys. How's it going? Similar to your story, John. I appreciate that, man. Hey, ZR, Arani, all y'all in chat. Let me tell you something real quick. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? This is my channel. At the end of the day, I'm going to make the content I want to make. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I don't appreciate you guys telling me what to do. If you want to leave, by all means leave. But if I'm going to tell a story, I'm going to tell a story. I could care less what you think. And yeah, I'm trying to think. Mumbo bedtime stories. Let's see. You get little kids in chat, and this is what ends up happening. It's all good, though. That's what the timeout button's for. Continue with your story, please. So anyways, basically, that's kind of what United States soccer is like at the college level. And to be completely honest, to get into the MLS, it's a very similar story. So to get into the MLS, it's a majority of the people who get drafted are the ones who are playing at the best Division I schools. So even if you make it to the Division I level, a lot of talent who deserves to play professionally don't make it into the MLS. What typically happens is you'll have people who play at a level below the MLS. So we have like the USL divisions. So for example, in my town of Madison that I live near, they have a professional team, but they're not an MLS team. Maybe one day they could be, but if I had a realistic chance of playing for a team, that would be the team I would try out for or try to get signed to. Or a majority of people from the United States would go play either overseas or travel down to like Mexico or Canada. Ain't nothing wrong with some story time. I've got this friend that was amazing. Like 20 clubs contacted him, but he was too skinny and was put against like other people who were 2 years older than him. So he didn't pass the test because he was too skinny. Untime is out. Me, Zifty, and Hayden. Iran, I appreciate the hustle you have of making 1 million accounts. I really do. But if I time you out, it's because I purposely don't want to hear from you in chat. And again, remember, I'm about to ban you from the channel, so I would think very carefully what your next words are when you come back. Maybe an apology. How about that? When you get untimed out on your other account, I want to hear, Mumbo, I apologize for disrespecting you during story time. It's your channel. You can do what you want. I appreciate it when you do FIFA trading tips because I make so many coins off of it because you're such an amazing trader. You're literally the best in the world. That's why I get upset. Your story time doesn't earn me coins, so I'm sorry for spazzing out. That would make sense. I'm perfectly fine with that. But if you come in here talking crap again, I'm going to ban you from the channel. And the only way you get out of the ban is if you donate me, let's say, how much should we say, guys? Should we say Ron has to donate like $25 to get unbanned if we end up banning him? That's his fee. That's his prison fee. we put him in temporary jail. $420. There's a player named Corona in the MLS. There's quite a few Corona players in FIFA in general. The MLS low level of football may be the reason. See, the issue's not even that it's low level. It's just so different from the rest of the world. So, for example, if you play for the MLS, it doesn't translate well to football in England. But if you go play at, I don't know what level would be equal to the MLS. Maybe the 4th or 3rd division in England. Maybe League 1 or League 2 over there. If you start at that level over there and work your way up through the England divisions, that's more of a transition than it is from the MLS going somewhere. It's just a completely different environment, right? Have I showed you guys when I pack Corona? I don't think I have it up anymore, but we packed Corona like on episode, I think, 5 of the RTG. And we like put our mask on and did some social distancing and the whole 9. I enjoyed the story. I would love to talk about it more sometime. It's difficult to explain everything now because you need to understand like a bigger part of the picture. But like soccer was a huge part of my life. My whole life, And going from thinking that I was going to potentially play Division 1 soccer to getting concussions, not knowing if I wanted to play anymore sort of thing, it really changed like how I thought my life was going to go. And there's a point where like all I wanted to do was be a professional player, so it definitely was a wake-up call to try new things. MLS is like a retirement league for insane players. Yeah. But it's hard to have it be a retirement league also having kids use it as their first league to start in. It's just such a weird trend. There's no stepping stone in the MLS to the point it should be. We used to have it in Italy, now not anymore. So many wasted talents. I just think Maldini, Baggio, Del Piero, Totti, now who? Exactly. So to further my point, what I was trying to get at with the United States system on why I think it's screwed is, for example, if I lived in, let's say you apply the England style of football to the United States. Let's say you have all those divisions, correct? I would have much rather had that format in the United States, because what I would have done after college, no matter what, if I didn't have concussions after college, I would have played some sort of semi-professional or professional football/soccer. It didn't matter if I was getting paid or not, or how little or how much I was getting paid. I would have 100% wanted to do that and then slowly work up if I could. But the lack of a system here cuts you off. So at the age of 17, if you're not recruited by a Division 1 school, your chances of making it pro in the United States are basically over. So if you're not a world-class player at the age of 17, you're kind of screwed in a lot of senses inside the United States. But it's one of those things where if you're playing in like England, you don't have to have your act together at that age. You can be 24, you could be playing in the 4th division all your life, but suddenly you have some talent around you. You're starting to do well on your team. You become the captain. You're getting noticed. You move up a league or your team gets promoted. Now there's a little more money in the club. You're getting paid a little more. You can invest more time in it. Slowly you're getting noticed. You get picked by another team. They want to pay you $10,000 a week. Now it's your full-time job. You go really hard at training. You lose some weight. You gain some muscle. You craft your skill. And slowly over the years, you work your way up. Until you're U12. That's crazy, dude. The youth academies are so bad in the United States with the way it's set up. I haven't tried investing in them, but when I do the bronze back method, I sell all my French and Brazilian managers for crazy. You play for the Man United U16s? Nice, man. Imagine you play football for fun and your opponent came all the way from Iceland to play in the 8 league for $2K a month. See, that's where I'm like stuck between a couple different places. I like the idea of homegrown talent, but I understand the purpose of homegrown talent. The reason for homegrown talent is you're basically training people to be stars. So think about that in a workplace, right? If you're working somewhere, let's say you have a 9-to-5 desk job at a company, they're going to give you the opportunity to learn these different things that are going to give you skills for the job. However, you're not going to stay at that level or that company forever. What you learn there is going to help leverage you another position. I look at that in terms of football as well. You start getting known more. You grow that skill set. Other teams notice it. They're going to want to buy you. Is it the best thing in the world when you've played all your life in one nation and then you're getting sent halfway across the world to play? It's an opportunity. That's all I can say. If you want to fix that, I think the answer is more football and not less. I think there needs to be more investment in every single league across the world. I think there needs to be more recognition, especially in the United States, than there is. And it's one of the fastest growing sports in the United States. You have the NBA, which is basketball, and you have the NFL, which is football, that has their direct paths. Not really too much of a stepping stone there. In terms of how much marketing money gets put into it and how much people pay attention to it, it's kind of at its cap. It can't really get higher. But you have sports like the NHL, so you have hockey, and then you have soccer/football in the United States that has still so much room to grow. So if the United States can find a way to make their leagues like England a little more accessible, where you can get more people in at a lower level, so they don't have to give up on their dream of playing or stop playing to get a 9-to-5 job necessarily. If you can get that investment in, you're going to get so much more United States talent staying in the United States instead of going to England, instead of going to Germany, kind of like we have now. And you're going to get a lot of people in the Netherlands who leave for the Netherlands to go to other nations. You're going to have them stay in the Netherlands and play in the Netherlands for a longer period of time. I think that's the answer. It's investment in the country. Want to invest for marquee matchups tomorrow? Any go-tos? I was thinking La Liga center backs. Yep, I would say La Liga players. I would say all the top 5 leagues. If you can bid 350 on them. Am I going to buy packs with my coins? That is literally the biggest waste of coins in the world. Absolutely not. I might do a promo pack or two to try my luck at some point, or like a like goal, but I'm not going to just give up the coins I worked hard for and leave it up to EA to chance it. How can I trade with 100K? Look at the train chip playlist, bud. That's why we all love Jamie Vardy. Literally, Jamie Vardy is one of my biggest inspirations in terms of how I feel the sport should be played, in the sense of how you grow as a player. That it's unbelievable. Unbelievable how he got to where he is. And then you hear stories like that and you know it's possible for people. Used to play for Venice main team when I was young. They're in Serie A and I was a goalkeeper. Then I discovered guitar, joints, booze, and girls. I regret nothing. Hey, bro, listen. As much as I love the sport, my thing is I love playing it for fun. I don't know how I'd be if I did the sport full time. So, like, because when it comes to football/soccer, I'm super competitive. So even when I'm playing, like, Sunday League or, like, just an indoor tournament, I will go balls to the wall. Like, there's a switch in my head that flips, and I can't turn it off. It is so bad. If the other team is trash talking, I'll start trash talking. My mind will be so into it. I'll expect so much from my teammates. It's fun, but it's competitive fun. Like, I can't play with people who are just playing for fun. I have to play with people who are playing for fun, but they're going to go their absolute hardest. Because that, like, competitiveness in me just comes out. Is the story about Mane real, that he gives away a lot of money? Dude, I love or hate Liverpool. You gotta respect Mane so much for what he does for his community. So much. The dude is an angel. I forget exactly what the quote was, but someone asked him why he didn't buy like a super expensive car, if I remember correctly. And his answer was the amount of money the super expensive car would cost, he could pay for the meals and housing for like X amount of kids in his community. He said, who's going to appreciate that more? It was something as simple as that, which really wakes your head up. Rashford too. I could 100% see that. That's awesome. Like, I have nothing respect for people like that. That's why I'm so glad that I don't root for a specific EPL team. Like, since Sunderland's not in it, I just watch the sport to love the sport. That means I'm free to love each individual for the people they are and how they play too. I don't have to hate someone because they play for Man U, or I have to, because I don't like Liverpool, I have to act like Mane's not as good as he actually is, or Salah's not as good as he actually is. That's so frustrating to see as an outsider. How fans are the most toxic people in the world, and how they just make stuff up. It's like, oh, if you think about it, Mane's really not that good. Are you kidding me? You're telling me right now, Mane's not a good footballer. All right, sweet. You can have a conversation who you think is a better player. That's a different one. But I literally see people on Twitter try to justify how a player's not good. I'm like, yeah, don't agree. ZR, don't apologize. Again, ZR, I think you're a nice dude. You're young. I appreciate you hanging out on the stream as much as you do. But I'm a straightforward person. I don't want to just put on this happy-go-lucky face and just smile this whole time. So I'm going to say this one more time. This is for you, and this is for the other dude in chat. I forget what his name is. You've been spamming the name Corey. I literally told you yesterday how much that Corey thing you're doing is pissing me off. When I say I will ban you from the stream, every single account, not hear a single word from you ever again, and sleep tonight with a smile on my face, I will do it if you keep pissing me off. Do you not want to piss me off? Be normal in chat. Stop spamming. Stop being an idiot. Just have conversations with us. If you don't like what we're talking about, leave. Don't hang out. Go somewhere else. Or better yet, that stupid shit that you're typing on your keyboard, instead of hitting send, just hit delete, man. That's all I ask. Nah, I don't need your money, Arani. I want you to stop being a dumbass in chat, please. Stop faking like I'm going to get swatted. Stop being an idiot. Just chill. Chill. I don't want to ban anyone. This is why I don't have mods for the most part. Because mods would ban you guys a year ago. I want to have everyone chilling in chat, but if you guys can't handle it, I'm going to ban you. You can still watch the content. You just won't be able to type. At the end of the day, if that makes me have a better time streaming, I will do that. But I'm getting on my last nerves with you two, and I'm not going to put up with it much longer. There we go. Vanny, what's up? Was that not just the biggest waste of time? How long did I sit there and literally have a conversation with them too for the past like hour? Dude, some people just don't get it, man. One of them's a troll. The other one's a genuinely nice person, but he's just... But please, if I time you out, do not come in on other accounts. The reason I'm timing you out or banning you is because I don't want to see your messages in chat. I will unban your accounts most likely sometime this week. But please don't come in with another account when I time you out. Otherwise, you're just going to be permanently banned. I'm never going to talk to you guys again. Let's not get to that point, please. Vanity. It's been so chill until today. I don't know what's in the water today or what's causing people to be toxic, but we were good for a while. Nah, you're good, Vanity. You can relax. How's work been going? You guys want to hear a story? The worst thing that I've ever had to deal with in chat. This was the longest thing in the world. 2 different instances. I had a person pretend to have cancer so that we would do a charity to raise money for this person with cancer. Completely lied about it. Then we had someone who generally had cancer in chat, was a huge supporter on the channel. She passed away, and then someone came in and intimidated her and acted like they were her, thinking that she was still alive, but it was a fake account. Isn't that the most messed up thing ever? Like what goes on in people's heads that they think, oh, this would be a fun thing to do. This person died of cancer. Was a huge part of this person's community. I should make a fake account and be them. Like, where do these people get these ideas? It blows my mind what people do on the internet when they can't show their face. Because you know damn well, no matter who it is, you get the person behind their keyboard, you see them in person, they're not intimidating whatsoever. Or they don't have any power whatsoever, but you give them a username, some anonymous status behind their keyboard, and they think they can rule the world. I don't know how people sleep and do that. You start your new job soon. Are you changing locations for your new job, or is it a new company? How many silver center backs do you have in your club? Right now, probably 100. New company. Nice. Where are you working? Well, thank you for the training tips. No problem, bud. She has a wrench. Maybe she was hired as a mechanic. Never know. Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's insane. After tragedies, what people do too. Dude, how many accounts do these people make? you gotta admit, like, as annoying as that is, there's some sort of respect you have to have. That this person respects us so much that they have to go out of their way to spam us on different accounts. Because they care about this community that much, or they care about trying to upset me that much. What do you do with those center backs? I have quite a few listed at 200, 250 by now. You store them in your club until they go up in price. Again, there's points on the market where each and every card will be above 500, above 600. It's an investment waiting game. There'll be points where every card's going for 200 if you want to sell it then. Bare minimum, you're making coins, right? If you're listing it for 200, it's selling. What I would recommend, though, is if you are low on coins or you're trying to get some higher rated ones, set up a little higher buy now filter and then check compare price beforehand so the cards that you're bidding on indeed go for the prices they're listed at. So the compared price right here, this one's going for 500 coins. So 150 bid would be good. Sort of thing. And Byron, the more you do it, bud, the more cards you're going to see that sell. We had a card sell tonight. Chat, do you remember seeing it? It was like 2,300 coins it sold for. We picked it up for 150. Ask those accounts to sub and you'll hit 10K by the end of the day. I think they are. That's the sad thing. They're making new accounts, subbing with them, leaving the comment, and then getting banned. Like, you gotta appreciate the time these people are putting into failing at what they're doing. Dang, that's pretty smart. I don't even know if it's like that crazy of a method. It's just the lack of people who do it, and the reason why it works so well is there's so much supply of it at different times, and there's really no demand for these cards until there's a daily SBC or a marquee matchup, or it's shown in a footbin solution. That's what gives these the value. Nice glasses. Thank you. They're oh, sorry. That probably was super loud. They're the blue light glasses that help your eyes when you look at computer screens all day. But so, I'll say one thing real quick. I hate feeling this way, But you know how, I forgot who said it in chat. Someone said in chat earlier, they're like, Mumbo, I appreciate your stream so much. I really think it's awesome that you're a streamer who's able to read their chat and interact with it. It adds so much value to the stream. I love seeing comments like that because I appreciate reading your guys' comments and helping out however I can. But when you get people who do this type of stuff in chat that you're seeing right now, it literally makes me so happy to get to a point where for them to keep trolling like this, they have to donate like a minimum of $5 or they have to become a channel member to type in chat to do that. And it's like, I can't wait to profit off of stupidity, you know? Imagine if they put that time into their homework. Hey, bro. Kids will be kids, man. I don't let it bother me. Should I give it attention or acknowledge it? Depends on the situation. Yeah, Vanity's been here for almost 5 years. That's crazy. No, Vanity. It is 5 years. It's about to be 5 years in October, right? Because it would have been Black Ops 3 Zombies when I was a freshman in college. My fall semester. February. Okay, so close. Even sooner. Wow. Interesting. They're probably 40. One of them's A9 skills. What other streamers for FIFA do you guys watch? Like, do you guys watch anyone on Twitch? Oh, Vanity. We both used to be ruthless. We used to be ruthless with chat. Oh my goodness. You guys, if you came here from FIFA, you don't remember the Call of Duty days. We had no filter. We had no care in the world. We were just savages when it came to banning people or timing people out. It was so toxic. Sorry, I misunderstood the question. What do you guys watch any other streamers? If so, is there any like good FIFA streamers you guys would recommend on YouTube? And if not on YouTube, who do you guys watch on Twitch? Run the FUT Market? Yeah, I love watching Run to the FUT Market. I'm a sub of like a year to Nick 28T. Pieface, absolutely love Pieface. If there's any sort of promo, I might put Castro on in the background just to see him waste money. Foosballs has great to content. You know that PR9 guy or something? Yep. Watch 28T. 28T, baby. Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, Nick 28T was the one who got me into the bronze pack method and the League SBC grinding. He was... So, I didn't really play FIFA 17. And so, when FIFA 18 came out, he was the one who I watched do his cancer charity stream, which gave me a lot of motivation to do like charity streams on my channel throughout the past couple of years. And then through him, we got the idea to do a first owner Road to Glory, which gave me a whole new light on doing League SBCs, which made me grind the game even more and then got me into doing YouTube and Twitch again. Oh, Flair. Flair is a beast, dude. That guy is insane. Yeah, literally, he goes from like 0 to 1 million coins in 24 hours. I was into Nick for FIFA 17, then he started complaining a little too much for me. Yeah, a lot of people complain. I've learned that, like, it's hard when you have expectations put on someone. So, for example, for the longest time, I watched Nick 28T because he did his first owner. And then when he would stop doing his first owner, I kind of got pissed. As a viewer, like, I support what he did, but it was like, it wasn't as fun when he wasn't first owner. And so, like, the same thing happens now. If he's not grinding League SBCs as much, or if he's complaining about FUT champs but still playing it, I'm like, dude, just don't play it. Yo, throwback to KSI back in the day, FIFA. Oh my goodness. What would you do if Mr. Beast came in and donated 10K? I would move out of my house right now and get an apartment. Yeah, the thing with FIFA people or Twitch people, there's some people you get into a habit of watching every single day or like watching frequently, and then one day they just stop posting and you don't know why, but you don't have contact information for them and you never know what happened. They just kind of disappear. You need to be on Twitch for Mr. Beast to do that. We have a Twitch. We just don't stream on it anymore. I bet he'll make a YouTube video soon where he does it to YouTube streamers. Guarantee you it won't be FIFA, but... Spencer FC was great. Yep. I'm waiting for an Mbappe or Neymar pull like everyone and their mom. I sweat everyone has an untradeable Ney or Mbappe. Yeah, I wish I had an untradeable Neymar, man. I just wish we could have some pack luck at some point. Like, I haven't packed anything good this year. Drew, I'm sorry. So, Drew, I'm going to tell you how I packed them, but can you do me a favor? Can you make sure you have no sharp objects near you or anything that can cause damage to yourself or others? Let me know in chat if you're good. Okay, you ready? All right. So, let me explain. We opened one League 1 upgrade that was 81 plus. And we got Neymar. All right? We opened one and got him. It's live on stream. You can see it. I don't know what episode it was. But the reason I say I don't want any sharp objects near you, what if I told you we also packed Neymar during the web app portion of the game when the full game wasn't out, tradable, and we sold them for a crazy amount of coins. So we got him twice this year. Once tradable at the start. How much did we sell him for? Can we go back? Hold on. I don't think I can get a copyright strike on my own content. I hope not. So we packed Firmino in a 5K pack. Our first 5K pack we ever opened, we got Firmino and sold them for like 130K. We packed Douglas Costa, Pogba, Bale. Wait. Dennis, the OG. I don't think it shows how much we sold them for, because we kept them for a bit. Dang, this wasn't even that long ago, dudes. That was right around voting time. That was... Wow. Interesting, man. Yeah, I don't know what he was going for at the time, but we sold him for over $1 million. What are my best pack pulls this year? We got Neymar twice, Messi, Pogba, Bruno Fernandes like 3 different times. Mendy. Still haven't gotten an icon. Yeah, so we did the Messi right after we like did someone's pack and we got them like Di Maria. So our account, we were expecting to get a troll UCL Messi. You know how you think it's going to be Messi, but it turns out to be Di Maria. We thought that was going to happen to my account, but then we got Messi, and then we're like, what? You put one into Marquinhos? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still waiting to pack an icon or a team of the year. Problem with YouTube is that you can have 1,000 vids and have 7,000 subs, and some have 200 vids and 300k subs. See, no. I'll explain this. So, that's what I like about YouTube. What I like about YouTube is it doesn't matter how many subs you have. It doesn't matter how many views you have. As long as you're putting out content, whatever happens, happens. So, for example, when I started the series, if you went back and saw the first episode of our Road to Glory, it will have like 100 views now. But at the time, I think I explained this earlier, we didn't have a single person come to the first stream until like the last minutes of the stream. So there were like a half an hour where not a single person was even watching, let alone not even typing, let alone not even watching. And to see what it's grown into today, like I literally went in with the expectation of, okay, I haven't really done FIFA on the channel before. I don't know how people think of it. I don't know if this will work. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. But I love this game so much. I feel like I got something to offer. I'm just going to do it and get in the habit of doing it every single day. And I will only stop if I'm not enjoying it. I won't stop because it's not getting views. I'll only stop if I'm not enjoying it. And we got to where we are now. So I like to think that's completely on you guys and us being motivated to play, and completely against EA because their lack of League SBC content is pissing me off. I'm hoping we get some more League SBCs soon, man. I am like a crack addict waiting for my next whatever they use to never mind. You get it. All right, this is the last one. Yeah, it'd be cool if they brought the UCL one back so, you know, we could have a purpose for the UCL cards. What do you do if a silver card doesn't sell for 300? I'm assuming it's a duplicate, right? If it's not a duplicate, store it in your club. If it is a duplicate, just keep relisting it with the other ones. If you have 100 silver center backs on your transfer list, something should be selling. And then whatever sells, you're able to buy 2 more. And then you flip another one, you're able to buy 2 more. So you start with 1 card. The profit you get off of that gets you 2. And then the 2 gets you 4. Then the 4 gets you 8, 16. Then you're just multiplying it by crazy. Okay, 1.5. 1,000. Would it be a good move to invest in cards for specific leagues? I would. In case we get League SBCs, in case we get repeatables, I would be looking at the top 5 leagues and bidding 350 on every single league you can, on every single non-rare gold. There you go. Jumbo Premium Gold Players Pack, guys. Woo! We made it. Have I spent any FIFA points? Nope. And I don't plan on doing it either. What is this pack look? A board out of a 7.5k untradeable pack. And of course, he's untradeable. Screw me. Well, John, I agree, but I think they're going to change it up. I think once Team of the Year is over and we get closer to Team of the Season, once all the League SBCs are out and the audience of the game is dying down a little bit, I think that's when they're going to start making things tradable, or at least giving us better packs and giving us more reasons to do it. How do you have 6 million then, League SBCs? We got 6 million mainly from doing silver center back bidding. We'd have way more. We'd probably have close to 10 million coins, but we've been grinding League SBCs and just kind of putting 1 million cards in our club. So, Prank Network, I would say silver center back, Spud. Would I play GTA 6 if it came out? I'd probably eventually play it. I don't know if it'd be a priority. Because I kind of look at FIFA as like my side hustle / job right now. Outside of my normal job. So I'm trying to grow this business as much as I can. What's my main job? I'm a digital content specialist. So what I do at my job is I work with a lot of different motorcycle parts. And the company I work at works with a lot of different motorcycle brands. So the section I work with is exhaust. So the thing on a motorcycle that makes like all the loud noise. My job is when new parts come in. The people who make those parts reach out to me with the information. My job is to update it and market it on like our website and the other people's websites and make sure like legally all the information's up to date. So my day consists of just Excel spreadsheets of new information and updating the years on parts. Luckily, I'm able to do it from home right now, so it's pretty nice. But I think they're scared of what's happening around the world with the gambling thing. Belgium and Netherlands are starting to ban FIFA points. And this can really lead to the end of FUT. So, I don't think, if you're saying League SBC-wise, I don't think that's the reason. But if you're saying in general, like, I think they're scared as a company because of gambling, I 100% agree. I think them as a company are at this fine line where they make so much money off of it, but they're seeing that countries are banning it and or making EA put restrictions on, which, if we're being honest, this is a PEGI 3 game. Everyone is allowed to play it, and you're literally allowing 5-year-old kids who are playing on a console with their mommy and daddy's credit card already on it, allowing them to basically walk into a casino and gamble that money away without them realizing what they're doing. So I definitely think FIFA points needs to be age gated. I might sound very conservative with this, but I think you shouldn't be able to buy FIFA points until you're 18. I 100% agree with that statement. And for the people under the age of 18 who want to get like FIFA points for Christmas or spend their money on FIFA points, I really do think that would be an important thing. Because if you're under the age of 18 right now, one, you shouldn't be spending money on FIFA to begin with. If you're not working a job or a full-time job, that money should be better spent elsewhere. But if you can learn the value of money at a young age and realize how big of a waste this gambling thing is in FIFA, I think it's better to start that young rather than build that addiction up. Because when I was in middle school, I was addicted to like FIFA points and COD points. In my senior year of high school, spent $300 on supply drops in Black Ops 3. And I worked a job at the time, and every single time I got a paycheck from my job, I would spend the whole paycheck on COD points. Like, I was a degenerate gambler. because I so badly wanted to get the guns that Call of Duty put in the game. Bless your pack luck. Good luck, good luck. Do I think silver center backs are going to rise tomorrow? As a whole, probably. Individual cards are always rising, right? We sold one today for 2.3K. That had no reason to be as high as it was. So another good thing about putting all of the cards in your club is you can constantly go through your club and just check to see what has value. So for example, if I went like this, I could just go through and like look to see if anything's going for a crazy amount of coins. We got 500 right there. 500. If I see anything like over 1,000, I'll typically sell it. So here's a Serie A. It's going for like 1.5K. I could sell that if I wanted to, but I'm going to keep it. This is an example of someone I would test. So I'm going to list this guy. His lowest buy now is 6K. Do I think he'd sell for 6K? No. But I'm going to list him for 2,100 with a 300 start price. That's just enough of a buy now where if someone thinks it's a steal, they might buy it. Buying products with packs that got banned. It was like a hypebeast website. Really? Showdown SBC equals light sports betting. Christopher, that's my favorite thing about FIFA. You aren't spending money, and if you're smart, then you're chill. I think this may be the reason why they're building the system of untradeable packs where casual players, it's very hard to make coins if they don't buy FIFA points. I 100% agree with that. I think the amount of profit you can make off of League SBCs in the past, they're taking that away because they're trying to force people towards the FIFA points. However, I think that's going to have an opposite effect. I think the people who are going to buy FIFA points will buy FIFA points anyways. I think what they're going to do is piss off their community that they have as is enough where a sizable amount of us are going to be upset to a point where it affects their sales. Obviously, you got to think of it this way too. If you're in a FIFA stream, if you're watching me stream, if you're on Twitter, constantly seeing what EA is putting out, you're already in the 1% of their company. You're buying the game each year. You're constantly keeping up with it. We're not the ones they're really marketing to. They're marketing to the little kids. They're marketing to the people who their parents are going to buy the game for them for Christmas and load up FIFA points. They don't give a crap about us in the sense of how much money they can make. Because us buying the game each year isn't their biggest market share. It's the people who spend points on the holidays. It's the people who casually play, and to keep up with everyone else, they have to spend a little money on the game so they can afford their team. It's those people you need to be worried about that EA's marketing to. And until that mindset of who they market to changes, I don't think we're going to see much in the game change. So what I hope they do is leave League SBCs in. Again, I don't mind that they made it untradeable. I think it makes it harder to do. It makes it harder to make profit. But for me, it allows me an opportunity as a streamer to show you guys ways to still do it slowly. Not only does it help me as a content creator, it allows you guys to continue to do these so you don't have to spend FIFA points. You might have to make a first owner team instead of a tradable team, but it's the workaround, right? It's either this or not playing at all, and I prefer this. When I have a silver player and the cheapest like 700, should I put it on the market? Yeah. So guys, my typical rule with center backs, and this is very loose end. If any card is going for over 400 coins, feel free to sell it. Especially if it's like close to 1,000 or more. Feel free to throw it up. Worst case scenario, it doesn't sell and you put it back in the club. The reason why I tell you to store as much as you do is, again, there are periods where every card is at least 500 coins. And that's why you store. It's because everything has a specific value. There's some cards that will always have some sort of value, whether it's through League SBC or it's randomly in a FUT solution. That's why you check. But as a whole, you're basically, center backs are like, you're getting a lot of lotto tickets. You're buying a lot of cheap lotto tickets, and each lotto ticket is winning you more money than you had before. More money than you're putting into the lotto ticket. So the more you have, the better chance you have at winning too. You're getting all these more opportunities. So for me, I just decided to get infinitely more of them. That website made millions in like a few months. Even Jake Paul and big YouTubers endorsed it. Do you guys remember the CSGO skin? The gambling system thing that T-Marn and Syndicate set up? Have I hit the like goal? We did. Jeez, you guys have been killing it tonight. This has to be wrong. It's telling me my monthly profit is 10.9 million. Martin was the guy with the dog, right? Yep, T-Martin. He came from the Call of Duty community. That's where him and Syndicate overlapped. T-Martin did multiplayer. Syndicate did zombies, but Syndicate also did FIFA back in the day and had big in with the UK scene. So them as like business partners for this website was really good for them to gain a lot of different audiences. You just got Messi from a 7.5K back in your Div 9? GG. Wasn't it a scam? So, it's hard to explain. So, basically, it was a gambling website that they promoted to kids and everyone. But the way it was scummy and the reason why they got in trouble was they didn't announce publicly that they owned the site. So T-Marn and Syndicate were like big owners on the site. So when they drove people to the website, they treated it like it was a sponsored video. But when people would use the website and put money in, they were the ones who were profiting from it, if I remember correctly. So the big issue when they got caught, Syndicate made a huge video of him crying and everything. T-Marn, if you go to T-Marn's videos on his channel, he made an apology video that was like a half apology. He was like, I apologize, it went down like this, but there were ways you could have found out we were owners and a part of it. It was public, we just didn't announce it, which was really scummy, the way they went about it. But the reason why it was so important that they got exposed was you had all these streamers and YouTubers not putting actual money into it. So for example, they would mess with like the code on the website, so they'd win all these big knives. They'd win all this stuff that they wouldn't really sell for money. They would just promote it like they got it. So for example, Syndicate and T-Marn would win like $10,000 knife skins, and that would be the title of their video. So they would show that within five crates they got it, or 5 spins they got it. Or that they did like 10 spins on if it lands on me, I get something. If it lands on them, I lose it. And they would get all this money from the AdSense, and then people would watch that, go to the website that they owned, and try to put money into it because they think it's a really good chance of them winning. It was like the scummiest thing in the world at every level. And I really do appreciate Syndicate as a person and T-Martin as a person, but that thing was a really low point. Yeah, it's those things that you find out at the end of the day, everyone's human too. Because I remember I grew up watching both of them in middle school. They were like two of my favorite YouTubers from the Call of Duty community and then also FIFA. And it's like something like that happens and it really like wrecks your reality. It's like, whoa, people are kind of messed up. What have I invested in for headliners? A bunch of silver cards. We did a bunch of non-rare golds for 350 coins from top leagues. Those are our main investments. One thing that pisses me off is Nepenthes telling everyone don't spend FIFA points on this game, and then every video he drops 12,000 FIFA points on packs. Yeah. I'm like hit or miss with that, so my thing is I have different views. One as a content creator, and then 2 as a person playing FIFA. So, for example, for him dropping the 12,000 FIFA points, telling other people not to, I see him as doing it as it's saving him time. Since he has a kid now, he has a wife, he has a family. him putting FIFA points in would be the equivalent of him grinding League SBCs or grinding packs for 6 hours, right? So he gets to save the time, and he makes infinitely more money from his contract with, what, is he on Facebook Gaming again? I don't know who he's signed to, but I know the reason he does and other people do is to save them time in that sense. But yeah, even in that case, I don't like the fact that they tell you not to do it and then they do it themselves. Even when they admit they're the ones doing it, it still gets people to want to spend FIFA points, which I don't think is a good thing. Yeah, exactly. It's like if I smoke a cigarette in my little brother's face telling him, but you don't have to smoke. Yeah, you're not setting a good example. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. John, I'm in 100% agreement with you, bud. I see both sides of that argument completely. And I think both are respectively correct, right? Like, look at the Paul brothers. Look at Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Jake Paul is literally the worst role model in the world. And in interviews, he'll be like, yeah, I'm a crazy kid. Kids who watch me, they shouldn't do what I do. But it's like he sets the worst example possible as a human being who has a huge kid audience. But like, it's just all the more responsibility put on YouTubers and content creators for the audiences they have. And I hope that puts into perspective too, like what I deal with in chat and what I allow. It's like if people are going to mess around, do I really care? No, but if it wrecks the environment in the stream, I just can't deal with it then. I just got to let it try to stop on its own or got to take some sort of action. Because if that's the standard you set, chat becomes toxic as a whole. What happens if chat becomes toxic as a whole? I don't want to read chat as much. I don't want to stream as much. Content gets worse, right? Okay, I want to know how many coins have you made from the silver center back method and how long did it take you? Okay. Drew, I want you to do me a favor. You don't have to do it now, but anyone asking this question, I really want you guys to maybe in the next week or so, if you could take maybe 15 to 20 minutes out of your day and go to my Road to Glory playlist where we have, I think, 90 out of the 92 episodes. We still have to update some more. But what I want you guys to do is you don't have to watch the whole video, but I want you to click into like the first episode to see where we're at. Click in like the Neymar one where we talk about Neymar. Maybe see like how to make coins on marquee matchups. Literally like episode 9. See kind of how many coins we had. See what we were doing at the time, if it was different. The way I'll explain it is with the silver center backs, I'm doing the same exact thing I'm doing now as I was then. But at the time, we didn't have League SBCs or we weren't putting our coins into packs. So the only thing we did on the channel was bid on silver center backs. So there was times where we had so many silver cards in our club and we had the Super League marquee matchup come out where we literally made like 350,000 coins within 25 minutes because we had so many Super League silvers in our club and they were in such demand. So that sort of thing, we haven't really changed. It's just the amount of time we put in. So if I stop doing League SBCs and making packs for Team of the Year, and you'll kind of see this after Team of the Year, if I just focus my time on bidding on 150 center backs, again, we would be at over 10 million coins. No doubt. Because we make so much off of it. The best way to put it is any card you're bidding on, you're doubling your coins. Whether you store it in your club to sell it later or you sell it now. If we list 100 cards, we're getting at least 10 to sell relatively quickly for 300. So the more you bid, the more profit you make. Again, if you bid on one card and you win it and you sell it, you're able to afford 2. You do that with 2, you bid on 2, you sell 2, you're able to do that 4, 8, 16, and it just keeps compounding and compounding. So what we do with that compounding is we store that all in the club and we only list the duplicates. That way, when we get to the max duplicates and we put 100 on our transfer list, we are just seeing the coin total go up and up and the club go up and up. Then when like a marquee matchup comes out, we'll sell everything else on. And it is so many coins that it literally, I shouldn't even do League SBCs. If I'm being honest, it would be a waste of time for me to do League SBCs, although I enjoy it. The only thing I should do on the channel is open 5K tradable packs and do silver center back bidding. I would make infinite amount of coins and I'd still have the chance at packing something. Right? Even if like the gold pack method wasn't working at the moment. Like right now it really isn't. But if I took this when the gold pack method was working and I did silver center back trading on the side, it would be a wrap. It'd be so good. So please don't sleep on it. Again, it's not how good does it work. It's how much do you want to put time in. The more you bid, the more you make. The more you make, the more you sell. The more you sell, the more you can get. It's just a never-ending process. But yeah, hopefully to answer your question. But if I did nothing but that today, and I took my 5 million coins and did nothing but bid on silver center backs, however many coins I could get down to, like if I got down to 4.5 mil, that'd be 650,000 coins. So you'd have to multiply that by 2. So what's that? Is that 1,300? What I'd make 1,300,000 coins off of doing that if I sold them all. So it's just time, man. Open some 5K packs. We will eventually. During Team of the Year, we'll open quite a bit. So if I sun like 2 hours and the next day I can make like... Okay, let me do it right now. I'm going to do it for now for you guys and kind of show you. I'm going to walk the walk and talk the talk. Obviously, now there's going to be less cards on the market because it's late at night. But if you did this throughout the day, there's a lot of times where you can pick these up. But let's pretend I bid it on these cards, and instead of them being in my club, let's pretend that this was my duplicate list, okay? Because this will eventually be what your duplicate list looks like, is a bunch of different cards. So I'd go through, I'd look. Okay, he's selling for maybe 400. I could list him for 300. I'd see this card's going for 600. I'm going to list them for 500. This card is going for 600 and 500. I'll list them for 500 as well. This one is going for 600, so I'm going to list them for 600 as well. And it's just that. You do that over and over. If it doesn't sell, you relist it. If it doesn't sell again, you put it down 100 coins. If it doesn't sell, you put it back in the club. There's no rhyme or reason to it. The more you sell, the best team you can afford, and you get wrecked by non-rare BPL in the weekend league. So another way to look at it too, this is, I think, how it can relate to you guys more. Obviously, I don't think any of you put as much time into the game as me, or care about making as many packs as me, or care about having as many liquid coins as me. You guys want to see how it can help build your team. The way I would put it is if you did the silver center back bidding as your source of coins throughout the week, and let's say you just listed 100 cards each day and kept reselling and reselling as much as you could. Maybe it's like a couple minutes per hour. You check your phone, you go to the companion app, you relist, you bid on some more, you relist. Let's say a max of an hour a day you put into the game, or half an hour. Throughout the week, you probably can get 50 to 100,000 coins if you sell enough, and you can just slowly see upgrades to your team. Again, like instead of Texiera, maybe you can work towards getting an Mbappe up top. Instead of a Dembele, maybe you can work towards a Griezmann in there. If you didn't have Mendy before, maybe you can work towards buying a Mendy. Maybe I could get Van Dijk instead of Ake. It's just slow changes to your team each week that you're going to see being able to happen with the more coins you get. Can you make money by opening 5K packs? Absolutely. It depends when, though. Right now, it's not a good method. But once you see the non-rare golds go crazy up in price due to repeatable SBCs, that's when it's typically the best. Thank you for the good company and all the advice, man. Time to go to sleep. All right, guys. Yep, I'm going to go to sleep too. I could keep talking forever, but I got some Netflix to watch, anime to get into. I was told by my friends, listen. Look at the disrespect. Can I show you guys something real quick? Look at the disrespect that my best friend gives me on a daily basis. So I go into his Discord. They made an anime watching room and an anime discussing room. And I typically didn't get into anime before, so they would roast me all the time. So I wanted to like comment in here. What did I say? Where is it? I made like a comment and said, I'm an idiot for not finishing Seven Deadly Sins, which is the anime I just started watching again. And my best friend said, you can't talk in here, Reed. You don't watch anime. He's basically forcing me to watch the whole show before I can really like talk in here, because they don't want to give me spoilers and stuff, which I understand. But the disrespect, bro. So I gotta go watch that right now. What's smarter to do, buying Neymar or doing João Felix with coins? Whatever you would have more fun with, man. João Felix isn't going to be there forever. If you really want that card before it goes away, I would do him. You can always buy Neymar later. I'm not winning any gold commons for 350. Should I bid up to 400? You can, but you risk losing coins and or not making as much profit. So it's up to you, man. You live again? Yeah, we're just ending. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm going to hopefully record a video right now. I'm going to go make some popcorn or something right after I end the stream. I'm going to record a quick video, edit it, get it ready to upload for tomorrow morning. I'm going to test an early morning upload for me. For you guys, it might be towards the middle of the day if you live in like the UK over there. But we'll be live at the typical normal time tomorrow instead of a later stream like this tomorrow as well, since it's New Year's Eve. What I'm going to try instead, we're going to do our normal time for a stream, and possibly before that, we might do a stream around new 6 p.m. content. We're going to try one of those streams maybe where it's like, you just title it new 6 p.m. content and you wait like a half an hour beforehand to get people in the stream. You hype it up. You see, hey, does anything come out? And if stuff comes out, you do it. We show it off. And if nothing happens, if nothing comes out, we just end it. So thank you for watching. Again, I'll be here tomorrow. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, I'll see you then.